on. Oh my gosh, I've been waiting for this game forever. It feels like.
He's
Now
been talking about it forever, that's for
I
sure.
have been. Every time there's been any bit of news, you've seen a story pop up on this channel. That is Arkham Knight. Arkham Knight came out last Tuesday, and oh my gosh, has it not disappointed? It
For the
is.
PS4, right? It's what you've been playing for,
Well,
right?
yeah, PS4, but it would be the same for Xbox 360, Xbox One. I'm sorry, I can't imagine there'd
Oh,
be any
I've heard there was disappointment in a different platform, but we'll talk about that later. First,
PC crashes a
yeah.
lot. That's I don't play it on PC, so no worries there. But yeah, so I did get it. I did do all the pre-orders. I got all my pre-order bonuses. I got my Harley Quinn pack, got my Red Hood story pack. But let me just jump in right now. Now I have not finished the entire game, but I've got plenty through to give you a good synopsis of what's going on. And don't worry, I will not put any spoilers in there at all. So there are some spoilers that can happen. So the game takes place a couple of years after the events of Arkham City, where, if you don't know this already, I don't know why, but Batman kills Joker. And he doesn't kill him per se, as in he lets him die, but Joker ends up dying. A lot of people say Batman killed him. That's kind of how it goes from there. Like the very, very first thing you can do once you hit new game, you see Joker and they're playing this really weird song, and you press X on your controller and you incinerate his body. It's the very first thing you can do with the game. I thought it was pretty
Jerk.
cool. Yeah. But so you are. This is a couple years after that. Joker's dead. He is left to power vacuum in Gotham City. And one night, Scarecrow pops up and says, "Here, I have this new toxin. I'm about to release it over the entire city of Gotham. Everybody better get out if they want to survive." And so the city gets evacuated, and the only people left are the criminals. So you have the likes of the Riddler. You have the likes of Two-Face, Penguin, of course, Scarecrow, and this new guy on the scene, Arkham Knight, pops up, and he seems to know a lot about Batman and have a very strong hatred for Batman. So it's pretty much Batman figuring out a way to prevent Scarecrow from not only releasing the toxin over the city, but it sounds like almost the entire eastern seaboard he's trying to save from the toxin. So it has been enthralling so far. And I got to say, graphically wise, it is a next-gen game. There is a reason that you cannot get this on the PS3 or Xbox 360, and it's because they couldn't handle it. I mean, this is so gorgeous, and it's raining the entire time, and it's just, oh my gosh, it's amazing.
And for anyone that doesn't know, dealing with rain in video is actually pretty intense.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of data because the pixels have to change so frequently all over the place. It means you're streaming like some pretty high bandwidth stuff to deal with rain. So that would also be why they they needed the next gen consoles, I would imagine.
And it is just absolutely gorgeous. I mean, the character models, they did change the character models to make them look a lot more updated. I mean, they're scarier looking. They just look more real. Of course, that's what you'd kind of expect. Less cartoony, and I'm not saying they were cartoony in the last one, but a lot more real. And so it's awesome. One of the new features you do get is the Batmobile in this game, so you get to race around Gotham City. And if you played Arkham
Finally.
City, yeah, well, if you played Arkham City, you realize how big that map was. It was a very, very big map. This one's 5 times bigger. So this one is a huge map. And you get to use your Batmobile all through it. And it's amazing because you can be zipping down the streets, drifting through curves and turns and stuff. And then all of a sudden you come up against a bunch of other tanks, which they conveniently are all drones. So you can blow them up without fear of killing any humans. And you go into this like tank mode and you can like zip around left, right, and sideways. It is amazing. And don't get me wrong, I still love to glide across the city, fly up and down and get through everything. But that was one of the core mechanics of the gameplay. Now, as far as the controls and how smooth it is, everything is just as smooth as it's always been. They did not hurt the combat system at all. They didn't really improve it too much. There's really no differences that I notice. There's a couple little tweaks here and there, but I always loved the free flow combat system where it made it so it's easy to get a hold of, but it's very difficult to master. So it's one of those.
Yeah, and if it worked well before, there's no reason to change it up. That's actually good that they did it.
Yeah.
You want to keep adding.
I'm really happy with it. They added a little bit to it, but they did not take anything away from it, so that's good. Now, in terms of the gadgets, you do, of course, you're Batman. You got to start building up your gadgets again, and you get better ones. The cast of characters that help you is insane. and the amount of villains you get to fight is insane. So it's been super entertaining. Like I was saying, the story is great, the graphics are amazing, the controls have been just fluid and smooth, and it's really easy transition from the car to jumping out and flying around the city. And I can't complain about anything at all. The storytelling, the pacing is great. I'm about to sneeze, but
Which generation would you say the Batmobile in there is closest to?
it's a tank. I mean, it's a tank. It's closest
So
to
it's more like
Christopher
the
Nolan.
the Dark Knight series
Yeah, it's
trilogy.
more like the Christopher Nolan one, but even cooler because it transforms. Um,
The
it's
Christopher
like
Nolan one transformed a bit
yeah, but it
anyway.
just but the bat cycle. That's it though.
No, it had like a faster mode and like some other mode.
Yeah, but it didn't really change. Trust me,
It
this
didn't
is
change as much as this. Okay.
yeah. And so now, if you haven't played the other two, can you jump into this one? Yes. Will you be missing out on a little bit? Yes. Now, I'd almost say you don't necessarily have to play the first one to play the Arkham City. They kind of catch you up easy enough, but it would be good idea to play Arkham City before you play Arkham Knight. Not a necessity. You can go back and read what happened. I believe they have released comics to let you know what's going on with that all, but it's just amazing. So if you want to play probably the best superhero experience I've ever played on a game, um, by far. And if you like to try to be Batman, if you just like the character of Batman and the story and the mythos of Batman, this is the game for you. It's great with next gen, and there's going to be plenty of stuff coming out. They do have like the season pass out and everything, so they'll be releasing little things here and there. Hopefully, some more real story missions. Because, like I said, when I pre-ordered, I got the Harley Quinn story pack, which is all right. It kind of tells you a little bit about some stuff in the beginning, but it's like 10 minutes long. I mean, that's about it. So if they're just going to release 10-minute intervals for $20, I don't really think I'll be participating in that.
Hmm.
If they want
Yeah.
to go a little bigger, I definitely would be involved. Not to say that there's any shortage of anything to do. There's more villains to fight. There's more side quests to complete. There's more things to collect in this game that I've seen already. And I'm not finished with the game. Then I saw all through Arkham City. So, and there was a lot. There was a ton in that one. So it's very entertaining. Overall, I'm going to give this game a 9.5 out of 10. I don't know why I switched over to 10 ranking for video games, but I did.
Hmm. Well,
And
don't you buy chainsaws for that?
no,
The
no,
9.5.
that's a lot of them.
That's
That's a lot
good.
of them.
Yeah.
So this is a game I definitely recommend going out and picking up.